Did anybody else get that message from Nicolasa Sands?
I don't recognize that name, and I don't see anything right here.
It's nothing but an attachment, and I didn't open the attachment because I don't know what's in it.
I didn't receive it.
Good evening. Welcome to the June 18th, 2012 Washougal City Council meeting. If you would, please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Rose, could you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Russell. Councilmember Plinsky.
Here.
Councilmember Greenlee.
Here.
Councilmember Lindsay.
Here.
Councilmember McDaniel.
Here.
Councilmember Shoemaker.
Here.
Councilmember Freeman.
Here.
We did receive a message that Councilmember Russell is out of town this evening.
Mr. Mayor, I ask unanimous consent that Councilman Russell be excused.
Second.
Hearing no objections, so ordered. Are there any amendments to the agenda? I would like to suggest one amendment, if council sees fit, if we combine the public comment periods for this evening, either to the first one or the last one, given that the rest of the meeting may take only moments.
So move.
Second.
Can
Get
you give me that
Just
again?
to have only one public comment period, either at the start or the end.
Okay.
At the end, sounds good to me.
Okay, so I've got a motion and a second to move it to the end one. Is that okay?
That's be fun.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Do we have any correspondence, Rose?
No.
Okay. Moving to the consent agenda, this evening we have a consent agenda of 3 items. Our council minutes of June 4th, 2012, our workshop minutes of June 11, 2012, and regular accounts payable claims in the amount of $558,168.17.
Mr. Mayor, I ask unanimous consent that the consent agenda be approved as read.
Hearing no objection, so ordered. Which brings us to our public comment period. If anyone would like to address council this evening. Okay. Seeing none, I have 2 items to remind you of. One is the AWC meetings starting tomorrow that are scheduled for this week over in Vancouver at the Hilton. If you don't have copies of the agendas, you can certainly get those either from the AWC website or from Rose, and I'm sure that she can pull those off and forward them to you. And the second reminder is of the memorial service tomorrow, the public memorial service tomorrow at 1 o'clock at Washougal Town Square for Phil Harris. Are there any items from council members? Paul?
I just wanted to mention to everyone that a message from Wellness Committee. For the past, I think it's 5 years, we've had a Walk Your Way competition with the city of Camas, which has been in various forms. The current incarnation is you log minutes of activity. So walking, biking, jogging, in fact, even aerobic weeding or lawn mowing. Riding around on your riding mower does not count. And if you are part of the grounds crew as part of the city, and that's part of your job description, that also does not count. The competition begins July 1st and runs through the 28th. If you have any questions, see myself or one of the other members of the Wellness Committee. We'd love to have people sign up, but this is one of those things where having people sign up who don't really put in the effort hurts us, because it's basically on an average basis. So if you're interested in being part of the Walk the Dike or whatever it is that you'd be interested in doing to add some activity, that would be a wonderful thing. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Joyce?
I walked the Steigerwald last week with the Wellness Committee for the bird watching. I walk to Steigerwald almost every morning and realize how little I see. It takes an expert to make us aware of what's out there. It was wonderful.
Thank you, Joyce. Jennifer?
Just one fun fact, bringing back from my meetings at the school board. The fifth grade is going to be starting an iPad pilot program. This is going to be something very new for the Washougal School District, and the board is deciding how to approach this new program. But it should be very interesting. My daughter's going into fifth grade next year, and depending on how they spread out the iPads, I don't think there'll be enough iPads for each student in fifth grade, but they'll be sort of distributing them throughout the classrooms to see how the students react to this new way of learning. So I have a feeling that they'll take to it because I know my daughter is very, very savvy when it comes to technology, almost more so than I am. So I just thought I'd bring that forward and let you know that that's something new that they're going to be trying.
Thank you. Dave?
I can go last.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's sort of an order thing tonight.
Got it.
Go in order.
I just returned from a week in New Mexico, in Albuquerque, at the Civil Air Patrol's first ever National Safety College. It's an 80-hour week. And I can tell you that I am glad to be home, and now I understand why it was that I settled in Washougal. It is hot and it is dry in Albuquerque. This place is wonderful. By the way, last time I was in Albuquerque, it was 27 below. So I'm just real happy to be home.
Thanks, Dave. You bet. Okay, Joe?
The C-Tran board meeting was last Tuesday, and just want to announce that we passed a resolution to bring forward a vote to the people on the November ballot of a 0.1%. Their option is to vote yes or no on a 0.1% tax increase for high-capacity transit, which would include the CRC project and BRT. Coming up with the letters in my head here. So just letting you know that that was a conclusion. We all agreed, finally, after many months of checking lots of options. So here we go.
Awesome, thank you. Any other items?
Yes. As I was driving down 3rd today and saw the red, white, and blue, I don't know when that occurred. I think when things like that happen, I'm like, where have I been?
It only just happened.
Okay.
A couple days ago.
So I wanted to get a flag, and I had kind of forgotten if I missed the deadline. No? Okay.
I can
So
put
maybe
you in
you
for
could
one. I think
remind-
you're like number 73.
Okay. Maybe you could remind people how they can get one.
I've got you down. Thank you.
Okay.
Are there any other items for this evening?
And if I want more, I can just email you.
By Friday, if you could. The order
By
goes
Friday.
in on Friday, so.
Okay.
If there are no other items, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So move.
Second?
I've got a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Definitely a record. What? The entire